Are we ready?
Let's go. Alright, now you just need to scoot over just a tad bit, man.
Alright.
Alright.
Are we ready? Alright. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever you choose to identify as. This is Screwing House's channel. Today, his guests are myself, Red Phoenix Mark II, and our gracious guest, Hoenn007. And today we're going to talk about our ideas for the Banlist. It's sure to come out in October. We don't know if it's going to come out in the early part, mid part, late part, or will just be surprised as a random day, but you know what? We're going to talk about it. Maybe we'll call something right. So, who would like to go first?
Yeah, we need to get some ban cards out the way first before we get to the other cards.
Yeah, that's right, because we could do it like the ban list. Like you do ban limited, then semi, and then maybe unlimited. Okay.
Engage banned. I'm already gonna be the first one. Engage banned. Why? Because engage searches and it will kill the deck.
Well, it would, but see, I have a counter argument. You see, Sky Striker is Dante at this point. It's the new Dante. Think about it. Dante's been existing for so long, everything around it got hit. Even his poor Speedboy Terratop got hit because of that deck. And PK Fire.
You know what? You're right.
I mean, I'd be okay with Engage.
Sky Striker is going to get hit, but I don't think they're going to have any ban cards.
No, like, I think they might get Engaged semi-limited at the most, but I think maybe Widowmaker semi-limited, but that's about it. I can't. They love that deck. But yes, anything else you've got for
Strikers?
No, anything banned.
Now let's just.
I probably say they might follow the TCG and get one of the Guard Dragons banned.
Oh yeah,
I'd be okay with that.
They're probably gonna hit LP. I don't think they're gonna hit Agripane. I think they're gonna hit LP.
Why?
Because LP it starts the Guard Dragon engine.
Well, that's true. Because if you get rid of that, there's no reason for them to run that one World Legacy card that shifts them. So yeah.
Yeah, if you hit LP, you can't use Red MD. But then again, either they're gonna hit the Guard Dragon engine or they're gonna hit Red MD. So
with their track record, it's hard. It could go either way. They could hit the symptom or the cause, but
Yeah, since they could hit one of the Guard Dragons that has the arrows pointing to the side, or they could hit Agripane since that gets monsters from the extra deck.
Right.
And that's where they get the red.
The Red Dragon
Abyss.
Yeah. Yeah. And to get that thing out just like that is crazy. Just hops on the field. It's a single monster. Like what are you doing, Abyss, man?
It also gets it gets Borload out too, and it also gets like what other just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because you can get the Titanic dragon out too, right?
Yeah, but it'll like if you hit the Guard Dragon engine, it'll slow down the game because even if they don't ban like all of the Guard Dragons, at least they'll be able to use the Guard Dragon engine for something because you know it could be used for grind game if they don't hit Well, it's not Pisty, it's LP. No, it is Pisty. So if they hit Pisty, they can get something back from the graveyard.
Yeah, because they get.
But they can't do it if they can't do it on first turn because they'll hit one of the engine or pieces. So.
Although they could still use the Hieratic Link monster because that's a dragon. It technically points down, but at least they can't get an extra deck monster. So that's just an idea off the top of my head. Anything else we got for ban?
They're probably gonna ban Mermaid.
Maybe.
I mean, why would they ban Mermaid? But, you know, I mean, there's so many decks that use the Orcust engine in order to, like, recycle and, like, it makes bad decks more consistent and to the point where, like, a lot of people can top with whatever variant of Orcust. So, Konami doesn't really like when people are, like, not spending money. So they're going to hit something that facilitates like consistency for older decks. So I feel like they're gonna hit it mostly because there's too many bad decks that are using the Orcust deck in order to gain consistency and to actually, you know, top at events.
That makes sense.
It's gonna suck for all the Orcust players, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Orcust players already got terraforming,
Metaverse,
Trick Stars. Like, you guys ruined Trick Stars for us, okay?
Well,
I can't even play prank hits anymore because of terraforming.
Well, it messed up Rockets too because they had the searching for the
bootstrapper.
right. Because if that was still out, that would make the deck even better, like way better. But as it stands, it's hard to just get out with one terraforming and one metaverse because it's a trap and you gotta wait for it. But that's not the here nor there.
You think they're gonna ban Mystic Mine?
No, I don't think it's that much of a problem because you see a bunch of other stuff. Like I can see it getting semi-limited at the most.
I mean, because all the good decks that use Mystic Mine are going. Like, I feel like if they are gonna hit it, they'll probably semi-limit it.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a card. I know people hate that card so much, but if you can't play around Mystic Mine, you probably wouldn't be able to win against Dracos anyway. So.
No, but it would be hilarious if they somehow banned Wave Motion Cannon. Like, I feel it's kind of sudden, but it'd be hilarious if they just banned it outright. You know what I mean?
That would kind of hurt the deck a little bit. It would.
Well, then again, they might not because it's coming out in the deck devastation, from what I heard. So.
Oh yeah, they
might not hit that. They might not.
Says, I cannot think of any other banner cards at the moment.
We'll just go to limited.
Yeah.
Okay, limited's cool. We're thinking Saryuja might get limited.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because one is getting a reprint also, and two, there is no reason to see 3 of those things out in the field at 3 different times in the same turn. That you need 4. It's a link 4, so you need 4 materials for it, and that means you're summoning a whole bunch. And supposed to why? Why are you doing this? What are you trying to? Getting 1's good enough. What are you trying to prove? That's my question. But we just think it should be limited to 1 to make things more balanced. And to not have so many different loops to the point where your eyes are just spinning and you don't know what's happening anymore. And it's a pain to go up against, especially if it's with the Thunder Dragon.
Danger.
Yes.
And speaking of Danger Thunder Dragons, Colossus possibly limited. Since seeing multiple Colossus on board is but seeing 1 you could play around with.
Yeah.
Well,
I can see it semi-limited too.
Semi-limited probably, but I mean that's kind of up in the air now because Thunder Dragons aren't really doing as good as they used to.
No.
They were doing good, but now they're they fell out completely. People don't even play. They do play them, but they aren't seeing that much success anymore because the format finally found its what's going on, and so now the best deck is Orchist, and we still have
due to Nibiru.
yeah, that's true.
And since Orchis is so it can dodge Nibiru by doing the Nightmare Corruptor Ibli, you basically see Orchis just you have a hot rock in your hand and you're just I'm about to rock and roll this motherfucker's board, but you can't because you can't summon with Ibli on the field. So
it has to be link summon.
You just have a card that you can't even use, and even if you do use it, you use up your normal summon during your turn, and then you have to break your own board in order to use it. So then you you basically have a dead card in hand. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't think that they're gonna hit Colossus, but they might hit Chaos Dragon Levy in here.
Oh, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Just to 1, I feel like that's fair because that thing's a little nuts.
I think they'll limit that card for sure. I don't know for sure if they would, but since they haven't reprinted it, I feel like it's gonna get hit because
it's been
it's not really. It's a broken card. It's having more than 1 in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not healthy for the game because anytime that you can rip somebody's hand or just do any of the shenanigans that the Chaos Dragon Levianeer can do just basically for free because you just have to banish some of your stuff
that you use for effects already.
It's not really a fair card. So
oh no.
Especially when people are Saryuja, oh yeah, okay, so after Saryuja, so I'm gonna take a card from your hand. Oh yeah, so you start off with 5 cards next turn, not 6.
Yeah.
And good luck breaking a board with 5 cards. It ain't happening.
It's not fun either. Oh. Yeah.
Sounding great.
Well, see, that's the weird thing. I was thinking about summon greats, and as they are now, they can do stuff, and they're fairly consistent. But I don't think like they can still be problematic, but I don't think they're as like overpowered as they were before. Because once they hit Circle and Gazelle already, it kind of, I guess, in a way, balanced it out a little bit. So, but if I had to pick anything they might hit.
If they hit anything for Salamangreat, they probably hit Wolf, semi-limit Wolf.
But yeah, I can see, but it wouldn't affect them too much if they did that. So I can see a semi-limited Wolf. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what else.
We already talked about Striker,
Ooh.
Orchist.
Do you think that they might touch Apple Lady?
Appaloosa? I don't think they would.
It's too new?
Yeah, it's too new.
Yeah, too new.
Yeah, that's fair.
What's another broken link? They wouldn't hit Topologic Bomber. I don't think they're gonna hit it.
No,
That's probably no one plays Bomber.
Right.
Bomber's good. It's not the best, but it's good, and you can stop it.
What about Grand Module?
I do not touch Grand Module. Don't touch Grand Module.
But it's doing stuff, man. It's getting play.
I hope they don't hit it. If they do hit it, I'm gonna be upset.
I mean, I could see them hitting it because it doesn't seem like it's too crazy, but it seems like an obscure hit because there's always got to be that one that Konami hits. It's kind of out of nowhere. But I would, yeah.
You know what they'll probably hit?
What?
What is that one? Something cannon. The one that facilitated a lot of. Oh,
Wait,
you know
what
what they need a ban?
What?
They need a ban Azathoth. Azathoth needs to be banned.
Yeah,
I don't I don't care. Konami, you need to ban Azathoth because that card is not. It's not fun to play. Like we just need that card banned because like the decks that do play it abuse that card and it's basically, can I play Yu-Gi-Oh? No, I can't. Just because of one card. I don't think that's a fair thing to do, but I've been talking about Azathoth getting hit since what? The Gunplar was still out?
That's a while, man. But it wasn't fun going up against because we went up against that at a local center.
Alright, speaking of back to the limited, I say give some. There's some cards that's on the forbidden list that needs to come off the list.
Oh, so you want to jump to that?
Yeah, we can.
Since we're still
Yeah.
on the limited.
That makes sense.
Wind up.
Oh, okay.
Wind up carriers in maybe to 1.
I can see that.
They're gonna give us back Max C.
Oh God.
They're gonna give us back Max C.
I'd be okay with that, but I just thought of something else that could come off.
What?
That stupid asshole construct.
Construct's already limited.
It is?
It went from forbidden to limited to Banlist legal.
Well, they're probably
Yeah,
gonna
that's
free.
weird.
They're gonna
Nobody's been-
free construct because of the structure deck more than. No.
Well, but if it's already
They might
out. then-
they might semi-limit her, but I don't know.
Well, no, just you're saying it like it's already at 3 now, right?
You know, it's at 1.
Oh, it's at 1. So yeah, I can see it coming off. Because people are like, oh, where's my Bay constructor? Bay's in jail. She doesn't deserve to be out. She knows what she did. No, she committed the crime. She needs to stay there for life. Okay, maybe that's a bit much. If you gotta do something, maybe bring it a semi-limited. You know, get that parole out. You can't just be walking out the street after what you did. No. And the recycling with El Shaddai. You didn't hear that. But anyways, that I could personally see that coming back to 3. I don't like it, but I could see him bringing it back to 3. I'm just gonna leave that. All right. So what else you think?
Heavy Harpy's Feather Duster to 3.
I don't see him doing that, but I would love at least 1. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because we got Raigeki.
Yeah.
Raigeki's a 1 board rule for the your opponent's field. With all the spells and traps and hand traps, I think we just need 1 Harpy's Feather Duster at least. Maybe even a heavy storm. That's what it's called, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been so long. Thank you. Heavy storm. One of those 2 needs to come back because we need moss. We need moss. Back row removal. I don't know why I said moss. I meant to say in moss, but moss came out instead. But yeah, that would be amazing if we even got one of those things.
A Nightmare Goblin back to 1. It's not broken anymore without Firewall.
Well, yeah, you're right. Firewall and the Cannon Soldier and
Yeah,
the
they
other
have to hit
crazy
that though.
stuff.
They need to hit that.
It hasn't been hit yet.
No, they need to hit Cannon Soldier in order to actually kill that. But I feel like if they hit Cannon Soldier, they can bring back Nightmare Goblin, which I feel like they're going to.
I'd be okay with even at least
Since
one
they
of those.
reprinted it in the last the Gold Star. Did they? I feel like they did.
They probably did. I don't know. I can't remember if they did or didn't, but I know they had a bunch of nightmares in it.
Goblin was not in it.
It wasn't in it.
Oh, okay.
Well, they should. I still think that it should come back because it's.
It was a fun card to use.
It's not broken without Firewall as long as we don't get any more broken Link monsters.
You know we're going to. But why was I excited just then?
They need to hit Vanity's Fiend. They need to limit that card.
I guess I'm semi-limiting Vanity's Fiend.
They aren't going to.
Well, but semi-limited seems a little bit more balanced. Now I have a question. Do you think they're gonna? Either of you think they're gonna touch dangers at all? Because you haven't really been hearing about.
They
them.
already touched the dangers.
Right, but I mean like more.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Not the engine specifically, I don't think. I mean, if the Dangers and Thunder Dragon were like really doing that much, they would probably get hit. But since
They're
Thunder
kinda
Dragon
cool
is
now.
like doing better with pure variants, and since Nibiru's out, they're probably not gonna hit the Dangers anymore.
That's true.
I mean, if they do, maybe they'll hit Tsuchinoko to one. But I think that's about it, because Tsuchinoko was still kind of broken.
Yeah.
And a 1-up is going to literally limit you from doing broken free summon, basically. That's literally what it is. It's free summon, free card if you don't discard it.
Right. Definitely. I feel like there's an Xyz monster we're forgetting about.
Lady Debug.
Yes, that's what I got excited about. It would be they're not gonna do it, but it would be amazing if they brought her back in full force. Her, just like our friend Speedroid, Terratop, and our friend Aeosol Core, they were just collateral damage. That's not fair to them. In their own decks, they're their own thing. It's not our fault that other decks abuse them for their own selfish and interest gain. I mean, come on, just bring Lady Debug back. Come on, pure Cybers would love it. Sure, like not Sky Striker, Sovereign Greats might, of course, use the card, but think about
Oh,
it.
and don't forget the upcoming the Marine Cesses. They're Cybers.
Yeah,
That's true.
I can't wait for that deck to come out.
He's building.
Full force.
Yeah, he's building a deck for that. But yeah, basically, even with those decks out, I think it's time. Lady Debug needs to come back. She needs to come home.
Oh, another card that could go to 3, Book of Moon.
I could see that because all the summoning.
Not a bad
I mean,
card.
just
And
flipping
since
something
Link
down.
monsters cannot be,
Right.
they cannot Book of Moon a Link monster.
Right. Just, that seems fair to bring it to 3. I can totally see that.
They could also bring 1-for-1 back from limited to
Unlimited or something.
unlimited, because it's not that bad of a card.
No.
So 1-for-1 can come back.
Mm-hmm.
They can bring back Macrocosmos back too if they really wanted to, and Solemn Warning.
Well, the only reason I might see them not doing Macrocosmos is because the banner can be so valuable.
I mean, but think about it. Macrocosmos, it's not as good as Dimension Shifter.
That's right.
And
Because it's a
since
trap.
we had Dimension Shifter,
Right.
why not also give us back Macrocosmos? I mean, it would
That
make
makes
a lot of
sense.
the banished decks really good, which means Grand Maju. But still, you know, we could still bring it back, you know?
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Some other cards that could, and speaking of reprint sets, they reprinted the Necros decks, but they haven't released more of the Necros cards off the ban list.
Yeah, that's right. I could see a bunch of them coming off if they really wanted. Although, do you think that there's a way to splice Necros with Marincesses? Because they're both water attributes that I can think of.
Not quite.
Toads maybe, but not. I don't think
The
that.
only water Nutcross is Nutcross or Trishula.
Okay.
All the other Nutcross is the other attributes.
Okay, I gotcha. So it's like that. I've never played Necross before. I just remember Trish and I think a few other things, but yeah.
You know what they should hit?
What?
Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. Just ban it. Just ban it, so then we don't have to hear Triff ever again. I am so tired of Triff. They should ban it so then once he comes off the list, he will be so irrelevant that people are gonna be like, who?
I don't think they're gonna hit that though, because nobody's really using it that much. Wait, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Endymion.
Yeah, Endymion.
Oh, I forget
Yeah,
that's a
they
thing.
should just hit.
You
If
think
they
they could hit Endymion at all?
Yeah, I don't think so. I wouldn't think that they would actually hit it, but if they do hit anything that has to do with the pendulums, they should hit Heavy Metal Foes Electromite, because I think that it's not really healthy for the game that pendulums can continue to exist as long as they have, because honestly, they just build a board that's way too massive, and like, it's just, they get so many free summons when they have their scales, and it's just like, either you, like, it's so easy for them to just keep the ball rolling, and just, it's not a fun time having a, like, break your board decks are not fun to play against. It's just not. So that's why if they do like hit anything, they're gonna hit something that is really essential for that combo to continue to go. And I think that Heavy Metal Foes just, it makes their combo like snowball out of control. But if they do hit the Guard Dragon engine, that'll probably be a good hit for the Pendulums too. So I don't know. Just depends.
Yeah.
If they feel like they should kill it.
Yeah, since there's a lot of cards that could be like back to 2 or back to 3.
What do you got for 2?
Like for 2,
They need to bring back terraforming. At least semi-limited.
I feel like that's very fair. You only get 2, but for all of the other like rogue decks and maybe non-meta decks, they kind of need at least 2 terraforming to kind of help do their stuff. Because one's a bit much. One's a little excessive.
one that they could test the waters with is they could put Ritual Beast OT Carnahawk to 2.
We're forgetting about one other thing too.
What?
The Elemental Dragons. Because Tempest came back, right?
Yeah, Tempest is back at 1.
Right. So I could see him bringing back the Earth one. But probably not Blaster or the Aqua one because of Solomon Grade and Marentus is coming out. So I could see him limiting Earth too. Just to see what could happen.
Oh, and cards that could come off is like the Ibigishki, since no one's playing those cards anymore.
Right. Definitely, I could see that.
Yeah, the Ibigishkis, they could go back to 3, no one's playing those.
They probably, they could probably take Cyberstein off the ban list too, because Cyberstein's a good card, but it's not as broken as it once was because of Master Rule 4.
Right.
I mean, there's only so many like fusion monsters that are really good right now, and Super Poly's at 3. Cyberstein going to 3 wouldn't make any more difference than Super Poly being at 3.
Right.
Now, I mean, I guess what they did, like, so everybody wants Super Poly back to limited or back to like semi-limited or something like that, but honestly, it's fine. The decks that can run it are totally fine by running it, but the only, like, even if they had Cyberstein to 3, it's not really going to do much, and you could also stop it, so I think Cyberstein is fine to get off the ban list.
Now, do you think any of the hand traps or actual hand traps might get hit? Because I low-key wonder if they're gonna hit the
Ash.
Ghost Girls.
They'll probably hit Ash. I mean, they might limit her, but if they do hit any of them, they might give us back Maxi.
Yeah, but then I could even maybe see them limiting Ghost Bell somehow.
Ghost Bell?
Yeah, I can see them doing it.
You sure Ghost Bell, or you mean a Ghost Ogre?
I mean Ghost Bell.
I wouldn't see why they would hit that. We also have DD Crow too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They probably hit Ogre and Ash though, because if they do hit Ogre and Ash, they'll see. But the thing is, if they hit any of those cards, then FTKs would just run rampant. So
It's not the first time I've done that, man. It is not the first time Konami's done that.
yeah,
But I only wonder about that just because of the, because sometimes when they get mass releases of like reprints or cards getting reprinted and stuff like that, they hit stuff. So I was just wondering if maybe they'll hit the Ghost Girls to some degree too. Just like you get all these cards, you only use some of them, you can use 3. But that's just a guess for me anyway that they might do.
yeah.
I'd be okay with Maxi though.
What other decks would be would also get hit or get stuff back?
I don't know. Although part of me wants to think they might do something with Orcus, but the only thing is, I feel like none of the cards individually
are bad.
Right. Like maybe Diggy, but even then,
I don't
I
know
feel
if
like
they
there's
would
something you
hit
can
it.
do.
I mean,
Yeah.
because if at the very most, like even if you do limit that card, most people don't care about running more than one anyway.
Yeah.
At this point, they just use the engine, and the thing that facilitates the engine so easily is Mermaid. And Mermaid getting hit is probably worse because Orcus would probably get nerfed super because of the rock and roll.
Mhm.
Rock and roll would be a completely legitimate reason why that would not if you don't use Ibly, you can't stop rock. Or if you get that Mermaid, you can do the full Arcus combo. But if they hit the Mermaid, Ibly won't be played because
Yeah.
you can't do anything with her. Ibly is just there, and it's not as good as you would think it would be without Mermaid.
Right.
Mermaid being if they ban it, then that'll stop Orcust in its tracks, and it'll stop. It's not gonna hit the deck that bad. It's gonna still be playable after, but it's definitely gonna stop it from doing all the crazy stuff that it can do. It'll slow the deck down, and it'll also stop a lot of decks from incorporating the Orcust engine into it to just get free wins.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, 2 cards that could come off that I found. Ignistas!
Yeah. Yeah.
And also Draco Face Off, since no one is playing the Pepe Pendulum, they're playing the Endymion Pendulum.
Right. Right. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Give them a little breathing room.
I mean, if they do hit pendulums, they probably could hit Darkworm. They can hit Darkworm, and it would slow the deck down, but it wouldn't kill the deck.
Oh, and plus, if they do hit Darkworm, that will also stop the Endymion Pendulums from doing their God Dragon format plays.
Yeah, and that's a good point right there, because that literally facilitates their Guard Dragon combo.
Mm-hmm.
What else would be hit if the pendulums do? If they don't, I mean, I know that I want heavy metal foes to get hit, but they're probably logically not going to. But what they would hit is probably the Darkworm, and maybe they might hit Jackal King. Maybe they might hit Jackal. Yeah, they might hit Jackal. Because if they hit Jackal, that's gonna stop like the whole Endymion being broken type.
No.
Come on, you know what you want. You want
What do
that
I want?
gold. You have.
I actually thought about that.
Yeah, you want that. back.
I want at least 2. Somebody limited for Gold Sark. Come on, man. Just 2. That's all I want. Just give me 2. What was the other deck I was thinking about? Like, what if they preemptively decided to hit Dark Magician somehow before the support came out?
But why?
I don't know. They make weird decisions, man.
I mean, but why though? Dark Magicians didn't do anything wrong.
No, Lady Debuff didn't do anything wrong either. AS Soul Core didn't do anything wrong. Terratop didn't do anything wrong. They're in the wrong part of the neighborhood, I guess, and then they got whacked.
Well, I mean, if they do hit Salamangreat, you know that they're gonna hit Flame Buffalo, right? They'll probably hit it,
I'd be okay with that.
maybe semi-limit or even limit it.
Yeah.
I mean, but if they hit anything what would they hit in Salomon grade anyway? If they hit something,
They already took a lot of hits already.
Yeah, like I think they're gonna leave them alone.
Yeah, Gazelle got hit to one, Circle got hit to one.
Like the only thing I could see them hitting is Rage or Roar. One of those traps at the very most, but I think they're safe for this ban list. I'd be surprised if they got touched a lot, which sounds weird, but you know what I mean.
But who knows? Konami is Konami, and they will see what cards will get touched.
Wait, didn't you say the Spirals are getting support soon?
yeah,
What if they bring some stuff back?
double helix to 3.
No.
Double helix to 3.
What?
Double Helix is already at 3.
It is? No, big red to 3, because it's limited still.
Isn't Quick Fix limited?
No, that's the one. Quick Fix is the one that's limited.
Yeah, I could see them semi-limiting that.
And Spiral Resort is also at 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Well, but then they probably won't be as crazy because Terraforming's gone. Well, not gone.
Oh, so it's drone and Quick Fix. Oh, I'm over here thinking Big Red was no, that's just a one-up that you play.
You want to know what would be real nuts?
What?
Okay, this is the part where we just throw out a bunch of crazy, weird ideas that are over the top. Exodia.
Get all the pieces back to 3.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't say it was a good idea, I'm just saying what if they did it. Because think about it, it'd be nuts and you'd be afraid to play some people. Because you wouldn't know if they got Exodia or not. Or you wouldn't know why they're trying to draw so much.
I mean, to be honest with you, would getting Pot of Greed back to 3. Would that be
But what does
such
it
a
do?
bad-
What does it do?
You special summon Pot of Greed and
But I
then
thought
draw
it brought-
3 cards.
But I thought it brought back monsters for advantage.
It does that too. That's the new errata for when it comes back to 3.
It's an invisible ink, you see. But what about Graceful Charity? Just one.
I mean, but there's cards that are like that right now too, so
Yeah.
they would. I mean, if they did give it back, would people really be that upset?
Oh, I'd be okay with that. That helped me out a lot.
They could also give us back Reasoning. It's not even that good of a card.
No.
Gateway.
Monster Gate?
No.
Monster Gate back to. No, they already gave us back Monster Gate, didn't they?
Yeah, Monster Gate's already at 3.
Oh, okay. I don't see that played very often.
They can give us.
Gateway of the 6 to 3.
I can see that, because you don't see very many 6 sames running around.
They could also give us back Altergeist. At least 2 of them.
Which one?
Altergeist Multi-Faker.
Oh.
Yeah,
Semi-limited?
multi-figure. It wouldn't be. It's not multi-figure. It's solo faker.
One fake.
One faker.
2 other cards that could be back to 3. Gen X Ally Birdman
Yeah.
and Deep Sea Diva.
Yeah, I can see both of them.
You know what they can hit?
What?
They can hit Widow Anchor. So they can just ban the card and then just
They're not
give
gonna
us
do
change of
that.
heart.
They're not.
They just
gonna
give
do
us
that.
change of heart to 3. Come on, man.
No.
Yeah, they should. They should definitely.
I'd be okay with change of heart, but you're really appealing to my heart when you say that. No, seriously, because we had this conversation before, and I
That's
mean,
exactly the same reason why I'm saying it.
like, I'd be okay with that. Then everybody can do it. Everybody come in on the fun, not just Dante Point 2.0.
I mean, but also, they could also give us back Spellbook Judgment too. Spellbook's not even doing that much. I mean,
No.
other than Asian Persuasion doing something with it.
Unless somehow they get mixed with Dark Magicians. Because they're spellcasters.
Still, Dark Magicians need all the support they can get.
Yeah.
Where's the
Watch.
Dark Magician competitive anywhere? You can't find it.
Well, you could say it's an illusion.
That way the memes can stop.
What memes?
The Dark Magician, competitive Dark Magician deck. Those memes, they can stop them memes in this track if they actually get back.
What is this?
And I have one just for a toss-up. if they could keep Dryden and Bravo banned, they could bring Rapier to 3.
Zodiacs. They could probably bring back a lot of the Zodiacs.
But keep their main Xyz monsters banned.
Yeah. Just like, hey, you can get the monsters back, but you can't have the Xyz. No. That's too much. You've used it before. Nah. Oh, this is real dumb.
What?
What if they semi-limited Monster Reborn?
Yeah, man. I'm cool with that.
I mean,
Nobody uses that card that much.
Right, like, that'd be amazing.
I just,
And plus, we saw what happened when Dark Hole went to 3. No one's playing triple Dark Holes.
You barely see anybody playing 2 of those things.
only people who use it is like True Draco for the rock hole combo that they get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 Kaiju Slumbers, 3 Dark Holes, and no one's playing those board wipes.
Yeah, so I think we need more board wipes for sure.
Magic Spectre Unicorn can come back. It's not that bad.
There's
If they put it back to 1, it's not that bad.
there's way crazier stuff out than that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't feel like they wouldn't really do anything real. I mean, Magic Spectres they're not as broken as they would because of Master Rule 4, and also we get so many hand traps and like.
Share it, hashtag come to 3.
Yeah. Wait, okay, alright, so just with strikers, do you actually think they'll hit any of the extra deck monsters?
Strikers?
Yeah.
They already hit the main 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Kagari.
Yeah, since they hit Kagari, I don't think they would hit anything else. I mean, none of them are really problems. I mean, if they did hit one, they probably hit
What, Shruid?
the one that they probably wouldn't hit her because she's the one that they do with time, but it's not really that problematic anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm not actually sure. They could hit us. Well, they could limit Borload, Savage Dragon. They could.
Oh, Savage. Yeah, but I mean, all you need is one. You can just bounce them on the field.
They could limit it, but I
Isn't
mean,
that much of a
honestly,
problem?
it's not that big of a problem.
Right.
If Substitute came back, what would happen?
I never used Substitute.
Substitute.
Yeah, I never used it.
Well, I mean, since Marincess is getting more support.
Oh, because of the
and-
water attribute.
Yeah, but would it really do that much damage if they brought it back?
I don't know.
It
Sure about that.
depends.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna read the card text just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
You contribute 1 monster to special summon 1 frog monster from your deck, except Frog the Jam. Frog monsters except Frog the Jam cannot be destroyed by battle. So if you normal summon it, you can special summon a frog monster.
Yeah, frog. Old Frogger.
I mean, they could literally just bring it back to 1, and it wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I could see how you can definitely, but I mean, it's not that bad.
No, I think it'd be okay.
Well, you guys have anything else?
And I have one more card.
Okay, what do you got for us?
That one card that could go to at least 1 is True King Lathosa Gem.
I can see that too. Yeah.
Yeah, give the dinosaur players a little more.
Leeway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna semi-limit impermanence. They probably won't, but I just wonder about that.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they would hit it though, really. Would they?
Like
I mean,
maybe
impermanence
some-
isn't really that bad.
No.
It doesn't really stop too much, and I mean, the only card that they would hit in the spell and trap would probably be they would hit
What if
Mystic Mine, but that's about it.
What if they hit Silent Mining?
Why?
They're not. They're probably not. But what if they did it to semi-limited?
I'd be upset. I would be upset,
It'd be
especially with Marincess. You know,
right.
Marincess have it hard enough already. You know, we need that support. We need all the support we can get.
Sonic gets shafted again because it's like not only did you take away 2 of their big surges, so it's like Silent Mining. Nope. You only get 2 of them. But yeah, that's all I can think of. You got anybody else got anything else, or are we good?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, so those are our ideas for what the new Banlist might bring. Now, if you've got any ideas, or, you know...
You think we missed anything?
Yeah, definitely let us know in the comments. We would love to hear your feedback and your opinions. And, yeah, so thank you for watching. Thank you for participating.
Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
Yeah. And again, thank you, Hole 007, for coming to us today, and thank you, Screw Nails. I don't know why my brain keeps farting, but thank you, Screw Nails, for allowing us to be in your video to discuss this very important matter in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. So, thank you, and be sure to have a nice day. Take care.
Alright.